Adventure-focused AAA games are raising the bar with larger worlds, cinematic storytelling, and unforgettable journeys. This lineup features some of the biggest upcoming titles that every fan of single-player adventures should know about. Let's get into it. Exodus is a sci-fi action-adventure RPG, where you play as Traveler June Aslan, leading humanity against the Celestials. The game takes place 40,000 years in the future, and time dilation changes humanity between missions. Combat includes monstrous creatures, rival dynasties, and the Celestials, while using remnants with human technology through a gauntlet to unlock new abilities. Human and awakened companions fight beside you across different planets. Together they support each battle. Control Resonant is an action-adventure RPG where Dylan Faden fights a cosmic threat across a warped Manhattan during a paranatural crisis. You use supernatural powers, elemental abilities, and a shape-shifting weapon that changes between different combat forms. The game includes character progression, ability growth, and battles against the Hiss, the Mold, and other dangerous enemies. Dylan also searches for Jesse Faden while trying to stop the spreading disaster and protect humanity.
And when I woke up, I was in a completely twisted world.
Project Rabbit reimagines Alice in Wonderland as an East meets West dark fantasy action RPG with Souls-like combat and extraction mechanics. You battle dangerous enemies using dodges, parries, combat skills, and different weapon combinations while searching for valuable resources inside the abyss of time. The game supports solo play, co-op, and PvP encounters, where surviving and returning with collected loot becomes an important part of each mission. Kingdom Hearts 4 continues the series with Sora trapped in Quadratum while Donald Duck and Goofy search for him. The game uses action RPG combat with Keyblade transformations, parkour movement, reaction commands, and a new scrap and build system. Quadratum works as the main hub before traveling to other worlds, including Disney locations. Players can also see more of Sora's daily life, and Mickey Mouse will be playable. Stupid Never Dies is a 3D action RPG where you play as Davy, a zombie trying to revive a frozen human named Julia. Combat lets you steal enemy abilities by consuming their cores, switch between different fighting styles, and upgrade Davy's body with weapons and implants. Battles include monsters and powerful bosses, while leveling up and collecting items helps strengthen Davy for the dangers inside the dungeon.
She's back. Oh wait, I'm already dead.
The only way to revive her is to dive into the dungeon, eat KOM, and seize the over technology. You should start heading back. There's a special kind of miasma that drifts within the dungeon. Therefore, there is a time limit to your activities. You return to the dungeon. It should reduce the time required to rejuvenate. The speed of your growth will increase with each trip to the dungeon. One thing is for certain. Once the power in the cold storage goes off, your girl is a goner.
Can you tell me this now?
Ventured into OG's territory alone. You sure you thought this through?
Thinking is your job.
Zoopunk takes place decades before Fist Forged in Shadow Torch and features a third-person action RPG built around a resistance of anthropomorphic animals. Fast melee combat, mid-air combos, and character-switching drive battles, while solo or 2 to 4 players can tackle PvE missions. A flying restaurant and landing ship serves as your base, with paint and badge customization plus AI-driven item customization supporting different combat builds throughout.
Really fixing to gamble with it?
1 for 5, it's worth a shot.
Ain't you worried something might go wrong?
Wrong. I'm counting on it. It's mine now. Finish him. Give it back!
Walked right in himself, huh?
It's all yours now, boss.
Good work. Now with this, even the Machine Legion doesn't stand a chance against me.
What?
Huh?
Come to Papa!
Right on time! Miss me?
Gotta hand it to you this time, Ray.
If Tron hadn't planned ahead and synthesis back up, you'd be done for.
Mission done? Let me take a look.
All accounted for. What's next?
It's time to save Torch City.
Stellar Blade Blood Rain continues the action-adventure series with Evie, a special force member tracking the group behind a terrorist attack. Fast, close-range combat uses powerful gauntlets, with more weapons and skills, including a sword, unlocked later. Battles reward careful dodging, countering, and timed actions. The game takes place in an apocalyptic sci-fi city and also includes unlockable outfits for Evie, while new abilities expand combat options.
Evie!
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다. Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
God of War Laufey lets you control Faye in a story that begins after her death as she tries to return from the Everywhen. Combat uses speed, agility, soul magic, dodging, and air combos instead of Kratos' heavier fighting style. Faye battles powerful war gods while traveling with companions Frank and Rue. The story connects with the beginning of the 2018 game and expands events linked to Kratos and Atreus.
And fluid, and just overall extremely satisfying.
We wanted to build upon the strengths of the modern God of War combat system. And at the same time, we wanted to inject a little bit more of that old school, classic God of War DNA into it. So with the addition of jump, there's a lot of fun, new, more over-the-top things that you can do in this game compared to the grounded nature of the previous two games. And I think it leads to a fresh yet familiar feel to the combat system that I think everyone will enjoy.
We knew that we wanted to push on Faye's mobility, and by allowing her to transition seamlessly between the air and the ground states, it led to this hyper-responsiveness that quickly became fundamental to what made her so fun to play.
Faye's increased mobility adds a new layer to both the offense and defensive options that players have. You can jump over enemy attacks. Enemies will also threaten you with more dangerous attacks that you have to use increased mobility to deal with.
One of the defining aspects of Faye's sword is its tempo, which is a deliberate combination of speed, control, and relentlessness. From the moment that we see Faye wielding the sword, she's attacking with this incredible pace, and she's able to do that by building and maintaining this momentum and allowing that momentum to carry from one attack to the next. And that creates this relentlessness in the way that Faye wields the sword.
The Giants were one of Odin's biggest threats, and they wielded powerful magic, and they had an affinity for manipulating souls. When Faye, the Golden Hand of the Jotnar, wakes up in the Everyone, she finds her own soul-related abilities supercharged. You can hit an enemy so hard that their soul will actually detach from their original body. And from that point on, there's a lot of cool things you can do. You can attack the soul, you can knock it into other enemies, watch the soul boomerang back to the original body and deal damage to it. I think players are going to have a lot of fun discovering all the intricacies and ways to master it.
So there are numerous ways that Faye's two companions will assist her in combat, and each one fills a very distinct role. Rue, the ribbons of Faye's legendary sword, will act in sync with Faye to bolster her moveset. It isn't necessarily going to strike out on her own unless directed by Faye. And that gives Faye this exciting opportunity to elevate the combat prowess of the pair to a greater degree than they'd individually be capable of. As soon as Faye acquires the sword, she strikes powerfully at an enemy, knocking them back, and then whips the ribbons at the enemy, which ultimately sets her up for this brutal finisher. And that more direct synchronization between characters is very telling of how the dynamic between Rue and Faye will play out, which is very different than what we see with Frank.
Frank is your Cosmic Cube companion. He's there to support you and +1 your actions in combat. If I kick an enemy into Frank, Frank will actually trampoline them up into the air. I can jump up, air dash toward it, slash him with my sword, and then pull him into me with the ribbons and execute him with a cool cinematic finisher. But at the same time, it's up to me. I can also just kick the enemy in, watch Frank trampoline them, turn my attention to some other enemy, and decide to go off and let Frank deal with that. Over the course of the game, you'll be able to upgrade both Rue and Frank to tailor them to your own playstyle. We focus a lot on Faye today, but at the other end of the spectrum, there are plenty of evil gods, gigantic creatures, and spectacular sequences to experience in the game.
But there's plenty more about Faye that we've yet to share, and we can't wait to share with you in the future.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Blood Message is a third-person action-adventure game where you play as Pei Changguan, a messenger traveling across East and Central Asia during the late Tang Dynasty. Combat combines light and heavy attacks, dodges, blocks, parries, counters, executions, and stealth. The story has a linear structure, as Pei and his son Ning deliver an important message to Chang'an while facing the dangers of the Shazhu uprising.
河西始于吐蕃5十余载，一齐分起，却从未有人坚守如我等之久。今日天枪大捷，以寡破众，裴对这当即首功。好剑，又进进了，
该你了。
阿爷，大人们说，只要河西归唐，你不打仗，也能守住我们的家。
再不投降，全部杀光！誓死不降！
由来征战地，不见有人还。
真到了那天，我的阿宁，还有像阿宁一样的孩子们，就再也不用怕没有家了。
Do I remember the moment my powers came in?
Fable returns as an open-world action RPG set in Albion, where your hero's reputation changes through your actions and relationships. Combat combines melee weapons, ranged attacks, and magic against bandits, beasts, hobs, Bolverines, trolls, and other enemies. You can customize your character, earn wealth through different jobs, build a family, and interact with villagers. The story and parts of the world change according to the decisions you make.
I lost her grip. But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory a bit, yeah. I know why you're here. You want to talk about them. They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it? Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power. Don't waste time on trivialities.
You're back, and dressed like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just
sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it. Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero is me.
It's my kind of night. Alarms are...
Clockwork Revolution is a first-person RPG where you play as Morgan Vanette and use time travel to change Avalon's history. Combat includes steampunk weapons, gadgets, hacked automaton robots, and time-based abilities. You can customize your character with different skills, gear, and attributes to match your playstyle. Decisions made in the past change characters, locations, and events, creating different outcomes across the city as the story moves forward.
I prefer to make it up as I go.
Morgan! Oh, you'll have better odds getting through without me.
Everyone knows you're easy pickings for someone with any sand. Then give my regards to the Sandman. Cheap rubbish.
A corpse in hand is worth two in the grave, as they say.
Look at the bloody airships. We're not here for you.
Not here for me! I'm Anne fucking Darrow!
Time to lay our hands to mischief.
We've been preparing to rob Griswick's vault for months now. We're putting the heist tonight, yeah? Morgan, get to that crane to lower the ship.
Greetings.
I am the Miracle Industries auto-loading crane. If you have the authority, I am at your service.
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
The lift is now unlocked.
Ah, defeat! How sad. You were all doing so well.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
Well, I certainly don't expect any trouble from some of Avalon's most disposable citizens.
Hello, frightened human. I can get you out of this. You've just jumped about 25 years back in time. This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices, but I just found a way to control the past. Change who's in control. Make things unfair in our favor. Brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be, you decrepit old soak.
The pimp, the plod, the priest, who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya, the ways they stick it to ya. And when they're done with chucking it up, oh, downstairs, well, they're all gonna screw you in the end.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future. But this time, we've a chance to steal it. What more could an honest thief ask for?
Downstairs, well, they're all going to screw you in the end.
決して死なず、獣はいつからか輪廻の獣と呼ばれるようになった。
Beast of Reincarnation is an action RPG where Emma and her dog Ku fight together across a post-apocalyptic Japan. Combat combines real-time action with turn-based elements, letting you use Emma's sword skills while giving commands to Ku during battles. Skill trees, gear, and spirit stones allow different combat styles, including ranged, stealth, and aggressive builds. Defeating powerful bosses grants new powers as Emma and Ku continue their mission. Gungrave G.O.R.E Bloodheat returns with a full rebuild that updates the series through improved visuals and refined third-person action. Combat combines bullet ballet and gunkata with smoother movement, 360-degree controls, and upgraded enemy AI. Battles also include interactions with environments and objects for additional combat options, redesigned characters, enhanced animations, and enemies with different fighting styles bring more variety to each encounter. Project Windless is an open-world action RPG based on the Bird That Drinks Tears novels, where you play as Raycon, the founder of the Arajit Kingdom. The story serves as a prequel and takes place in a fantasy setting with races including Nagas, Lekon, Tokebi, and humans. Combat features large-scale battles against groups of enemies and powerful bosses. You can also travel across the open world while progressing through Recon's story.
This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
We must join with them to attack Cao Cao.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered brings back the original game and Extreme Legends with modern graphics and updated action. You can choose from more than 40 officers and fight large-scale battles inspired by the Three Kingdoms era. Combat includes true Moosa attacks, weapon upgrades, officer progression, and 2-player play. The remaster also recreates classic battlefields while adding support for modern hardware and improved visual features.
戦場を席巻し、その名を刻め。三国志の世界がより深まる新シナリオを追加。武将一人一人の激動の物語を体感せよ。Onward! We must press harder! さらに多彩なゲームモードを搭載。好きな武将で自由に戦場を駆け巡るフリーモード、 VS モード、チャレンジモードもより綺麗に爽快感アップ。自分だけの最強武器を鍛える新要素武器合成、画面分割による強力プレイ、好きな武将で楽しめるオープニング編集、原作の味わいも再現、細かなオプション設定も。新三国無双オリジンズから主人公シランが参戦。
It ends here.
鮮烈によみがえる一騎当選の極み。
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Kena Scars of Kosmora is an action-adventure game where Kena, a spirit guide, travels to the island of Kosmora to find a cure for her affliction. Spirit companions help solve puzzles, support combat, and unlock new elemental abilities. You also awaken ancient temples, battle corrupted enemies and powerful bosses, and uncover the island's hidden past while protecting Kosmora from spreading corruption through spirit guide techniques and teamwork.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of a forgotten practice. spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see.
From my perch atop the tree of tranquility. Yet, there are some outcomes.
Rayman Legends Retold brings a fresh version of the classic platforming adventure with updated visuals, a revised story, and new locations. You can play solo or with up to 4 players in local co-op while clearing platforming challenges and musical stages. Dragon Rides, the Cave of Trials, and the returning Kung Foot mode add more variety, with improved controls, power-ups, and customizable rules supporting both cooperative and competitive play.
Calming biscuits? But... oh!
Follow me, brave heroes. The Glade of Dreams is in grave danger.
It's time I made my mark.
It's 4 against 1! You don't stand a chance! Maybe he stands a little bit of a chance. Globots to the rescue!
I am as fast as a falcon! Kick size!
For the Glade, then!
You think this ends here?
Cool! I'm here!
Are you ready for our game?
전하, 전하께 아뢰옵니다. 선천의 초목이 이미 시들어.
Moosa Dirty Fate is an action game set in 17th century Korea during a time of famine, disease, and conflict. You play as Gun, a fallen warrior who fights with a sword and bow against demons, corrupt factions, and creatures from Korean folklore. Combat includes large battles, one-on-one boss fights, and duels against skilled swordsmen. The story also uncovers the mystery behind the legendary Imugi as Gun searches for the truth.
나라의 기둥이 무너지고 있사옵니다, 전하. 게다가 삼남 지방에는 정체를 알 수 없는 무리들이 출몰하여 고을을 불태우고 백성들과 관리들을 무참히 도륙하고 있사옵니다. 바라옵건대 전하, 부디 백성들을 구하여 주소서.
was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time receives a new remake that brings Link's adventure across Hyrule to a new generation. Gameplay combines sword fighting, shields, magic, dungeon puzzles, and the Z targeting system for combat. The Ocarina of Time allows Link to travel between childhood and adulthood, opening new paths and challenges. Different weapons, abilities, and locations become available as the story progresses across both time periods.
And they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Wo Long Two Wings of Ember takes place during the Three Kingdoms, where a lone warrior battles powerful demons across war-torn battlefields. Combat uses evolved Chinese martial arts with offensive and defensive techniques against dangerous enemies. You can fight alongside well-known heroes while progressing through the conflict. The game continues the series with fast action and large-scale battles inspired by the Three Kingdoms era.
Awaken, Phoenix.
So, it was you who set the Red Cliffs ablaze.
Son of Thanjai is an open-world action-adventure game where Prince Vinandiran fights to reclaim his throne after betrayal forces him into exile. Combat features the Cerule Vol, Aruval, and Valari, with enemy morale changing as battles progress. Stealth relies on disguises, stolen identities, spying, and distractions to avoid open conflict. As you travel across the Chola Empire, you uncover conspiracies and learn more about the kingdom and its people.
பஞ்சம் பிடிச்ச நாட்டுல புரட்சி வெடிச்ச ஊருல நீ போற வழியெல்லாம் பகை முளைக்கும்.
யார் நீ?
வளையிற ஒரு வாழ் ஓம் பகைய முடிக்கும். ஓம் உள்ளங்கை ரேக அவங்கள பார்த்து சிரிக்கும். உனக்காக ஒரு அரியாசனம் காத்திருக்கு. அது அடைகிற வழியில உன்னை அழிச்சு புதைக்க ஒரு ராஜ்யமே காத்திருக்கு. ரத்தம் குடிச்சு சுருள் வாழ்தாகம் தீந்து 1000 தலை வாங்கி மகுடம் சூடி எல்லாம் முடிச்சு நீ அரியணை ஏறும்போது என்ன மிஞ்சம் ராசா?
The visions.
Raji Kaliyuga continues the story 6 years after the first game, where Raji and her brother Darsh face a war spreading across gods, asuras, and different realms. Players control both characters as the story progresses, with Raji using acrobatic martial arts and the Trishul, while Darsh fights with powers that manipulate gravity, time, and energy. Combat also includes a customizable evasion system that supports different fighting styles.
Say it.
Mahabalasura! He's not just coming. He's already part of everything that's breaking.
He always was, Raj.
Didi, this isn't a place meant for the living.
Then why does it feel like it remembers us?
Because Vitala isn't just a ring. It's everything the world tried to forget. Careful! Even the light here isn't what it seems.
I'm not afraid of what's broken.
You should be! I've seen what happens if we fail.
Then stop looking at the future and fight with me in the present.
Yet I have no life, just form afar.
I can be found in still water clear,
or polished surfaces, so have no fear.
Though I cannot speak, I always reply.
Mimicking your movements, as truth cannot lie. Tell me, child, what am I? Tell me. Tell me. Come back when you do.
The elders spoke of this long before we were born, when the heavens are opened before their time and the balance is broken. The one who sees all parts will stand at the edge of creation and chooses what survives.
Then why me?
Because you are the only one who can stand there and not turn away. I hate that it's you. But we don't get to decide that anymore. When it happens, you choose what becomes of you.
Stuntman Hollywood is an action racing game where you perform driving stunts inspired by famous films and television shows. Gameplay rewards precise jumps, drifts, near misses, and accurate timing while completing increasingly difficult stunt scenes. As you progress, you unlock new challenges and vehicles, including Kit, the Time Machine, supercars, muscle cars, and motorcycles. Each mission tests your driving skills across large movie-style action sequences.
I think we got it.
Yep, roll playback.
I could get used to this. Feels like we're miles away from the chaos. Wait!
Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy takes place 15 years before A Plague Tale Requiem, with Sophia searching for answers about her past on the dangerous Minotaur's Island. Combat combines melee attacks, parries, agility, and quick reflexes against relentless enemies. A stolen Minoan sphere helps solve light-based puzzles, while shifts between Sophia's era and ancient Minoan times reveal more about the island and Macula's mysterious legacy.
Thieves hear you, friend. This has got the sphere. If we catch her, we'll get a better share of the loot.
Archer, pyrite.
Sort out!
Careful, you'll cut yourselves.
I'll make it slow. I swear.
Are you hurt? No. Let's move before more come. The Wave Bird.
What?
Still thinking of a name for our future boat.
Is now the right time?
It's never the right time. Strange, seeing everything the gang left behind.
They thought they'd be back soon.
Come at me!
Did you really think you could sneak in like that?
Doesn't look like we tried to. Shut this one up, Soph!
I'll make sure you scream.
What happened here?
God, I didn't realize how big it was. I should write these down. What now? I can use this to find our way through. These were made of glass in the fresco room, right?
Must have been put here on purpose.
Did they have to make everything so damn complicated?
Holy hell! Did they not have any sense of scale?
Clearly not.
Theseus.
Where the hell am I? Oh, God. I need to breathe. Just a bit further. I need to get out of here. The monster, it's not real.
Mortal Shell 2 puts you in the role of the Harbinger, who awakens and possesses fallen warrior shells to gain their unique abilities. Combat removes stamina limits, allowing faster attacks, weapon upgrades, and different tactics against powerful enemies. The interconnected world features hidden locations, more than 60 dungeons, and shells that reveal lost memories. Your objective is to recover the stolen ova while fighting dangerous creatures across the Shattered Land.
Of meaning. It is endless.
That's why she made you. To tread the unfound path. This foul passenger, he's the poison in your mother's heart. You must become the cure. Who goes there? Oh. You look familiar. Can you aid me? I've been waylaid. Leave me. It's my companion. A feline. He's gone. Nothing. Will you look for him? It's an endless pursuit. I don't think I can go back to routing commerce. If he's been harmed, I don't know what I'd do. Keep an eye out, please.
What's next, Harbinger? You know, once I thought I'd find the eggs, the ova, all on my own. But few remain, and even fewer are unguarded. Come far. Look. You're nervous? You'll get used to it. Now go.
Akashima Island, haunted by dark stories. Our goal, confront...
Until Dawn 2 shifts the series to a new cast as the ghost hunting crew of Dead True travels to an abandoned tropical island for a television production. Player decisions, character relationships, and the butterfly effect system determine how the story changes and which characters survive. The game features multiple story paths and different endings as the group faces real supernatural threats instead of the staged investigations they expected.
Rotated on that one.
A for effort, dude.
Who's the buff idiot?
Does no one know this guy?
This is how villains are made.
Oh, you two haven't met yet, right?
Sebastian, I'll be looking out for you.
Roland, whenever you're ready.
This facility has been shut down for decades. Uninvestigated, untold, until now.
This is how villains are made.
Did you hear that?
Nate, are you out there? We gotta go. Right!
I have a bad feeling.
Let's get rid of it.
Grip it tight.
Go! He's coming! Through there!
Take a deep breath. Fuck! Which way? Steady the mind.
We're gonna have to jump!
There's rocks down there!
Can you do what needs to be done?
Has its own story. Yes, bloody!
Exiledge sends you to an ocean-covered planet where humanity survives inside the massive Talos Towers. You play as Alter, an advanced combat operative fighting alongside Zora against mutated otherkin. Battles combine third-person shooting, hack-and-slash combat, dodges, and high-tech abilities, while changing encounters and levels make every run different. Massive boss fights and dynamic environments add new challenges as you uncover the secrets behind the repeating cycle. Senua begins with the warrior caught between life and death in a shattered vision of purgatory. She battles creatures inspired by myth and fear using tactical sword combat, dual-wielding techniques, and powerful abilities. Puzzle solving and perception mechanics reveal more about the world and its hidden truths. Along the way, Senua confronts gods, spirits, and powerful bosses as she searches for a path to the afterlife.
And some binds cannot be broken.
Gears of War E-Day goes back to Emergence Day, where Marcus Fenix and Dominic Santiago face the first Locust invasion. The campaign features cover-based shooting with updated movement, new weapons, and close-quarters combat. Multiplayer includes the Horde Siege co-op mode with larger battles and shared objectives, alongside refined versus PvP matches. Built with Unreal Engine 5, the game also introduces new enemies and larger-scale encounters across its story and multiplayer modes.
The world is full of weapons, waiting to be used.
We good, Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
Cover me!
We're taking fire from both sides! Where's that backup?
Let's fucking go!
Is that all you got?
Another hole popping up! Let me try something.
Nice.
So what now, Marcus?
We save everyone we can.